Good morning. The birds are going absolutely bananas this morning, so I am sure you're going to be listening to the soothing sounds of the birds in the background while I talk with you this morning. I wanted to share kind of a funny, it's funny but not funny at the same time, story. Last night, I got together with my neighbor we've been attempting to watch a movie for about, I don't know, a month or so. Don't worry, I sat on the opposite side of the room from her. I've only been out once in the past 3 weeks, so my exposure levels are very low. She's been out a few times to help out her uncle who is in his 90s, which is really sweet of her, and just to get groceries and other things, which has been great. And she's literally, and I mean this in the most loving way, the most OCD clean person that I have ever met. So I felt like her apartment is going to be more sterile than most places that you could find around right now. Like, not even kidding. The chance of her having some sort of like issue to go to needing to go to the hospital is more from her poisoning herself with cleaners than anything else. She actually was telling me a story about that, which made me laugh, and that's pretty much a true story. So anyway, just a little levity to a not very light circumstance, but something that really that occurred to me in our conversation last night was, and by the way, we never did watch the movie. We ended up talking too long and didn't have time. So just a PS. She was commenting about my hashtags and the hashtags that I use for my posts. So there was something that I recorded quite some time ago, and this is not for young ears, so if you have little ones around, either mute me or put earphones in or just wait and watch this later. But I talked about having a fuck yeah day. One of those days where you are ready to go, you are on fire, everything is just bam, 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 working for you, and you feel amazing, and you're making a difference, and you're connecting with people in such an amazing way, and you're making sales, and you're feeling really, really good. It's just one of those like, fuck yeah, that was a good day. She was saying to me how she didn't particularly care for that concept, and it got me thinking, okay, if she doesn't particularly care for it, then maybe there are other people who don't either. And so whether you are a fuck yeah day kind of person or you're not, it's that day where everything goes well. So what does that mean to you? What word would you use for that? Would it be a hell yeah day? Would it be perfect day? Would it be blessed day? Would it be, delightful day? I don't know. Like, what is your word? What is your phraseology for that day where everything just flows so beautifully and perfectly? And I would love to hear, as I always say, we learn from one another. Share on the comments what that day is called for you. I bring up this neighbor and friend too, because she gave me a book for my birthday a few years ago, and the name of the book is Be Happy, which I feel like all of us are in this phase where happiness is something that seems fleeting and tends to elude us, or it like pops in, hangs out for a short bit, and then we turn on the news and then it's gone. And one aspect of happiness and joy and positivity is that, like this virus that is plaguing the world, which is extremely contagious, so is happiness, so is joy, so is positivity, so is patience and trust. Like, all of those things are contagious. And if there's a way that we can keep ourselves gently in that place of happiness more and more and more, that just boosts your body on every level, keeping you healthier and ultimately happier. Because without your health, what do we really truly have? So two things. One, would like to read the card for today. This is the Postcards from Spirit. It's the card that was chosen today, and I think it's really so perfect in light of the card yesterday that was a flower, the pink spirea flower, that talked a lot about like your inner child and tuning back into your inner child and that playfulness and that happiness. And this pretty much highlights the fact that most of us are not spending enough time in that really joyful inner child playful place. We are in a really serious place because there's serious things happening in the world. But unless you're in a position to take some action in some way to change what's happening on the external, what can you do to change what's happening on the internal for you? So the message today, dearest you, are you taking yourself and your problems too seriously? Maybe fear of the future is weighing on you. We would like you to take a little break from all that and start having fun. When you stop fixating on what has been making you heavy-hearted, we get a chance to move some magic in your direction. We just need you to let go a little. Spirit needs some room and gets very inspired by your laughter when you have fun. When was the last time you got really loose, silly, and goofy? Maybe you need to go dancing or watch some very funny comedy to make you laugh. Or call the one friend you know will remind you how ridiculous and delightfully giddy you can be. You will return refreshed and renewed and ready to once again see the world as less daunting, and you will be ready to receive in perfect timing the bounty that Spirit has for you. Don't you just love how much we care about you? So, another reminder to go into the joy, to get back into that playful part of you, and do something fun today. What can you do that's fun today? Maybe it's, I know my nieces are really into doing TikTok videos, and my sister and her family, they all did that TikTok dance. I don't know, it looks really hard to me, but I mean, maybe you do that with your kids and it's just fun and goofy, and my sister said they had a blast doing that together with the kids. Maybe it's turning on your favorite song and like dancing like you haven't danced in years. Maybe it's I don't know, playing a game you haven't played, or playing charades, something that you really just feel kind of silly doing, but it's really fun. And you could even do that on, a video call, on Zoom, on FaceTime, on Skype, whatever, Facebook Messenger, Instagram video call, WhatsApp, whatever platform you're on. You could do that with a group of people, with a friend, just reconnecting. I don't know. Might make you feel really great. Okay, so I turned to kind of tuned into the energy of today and of whatever was going to come out as a message for everyone today. And I just opened the book to a page, and the page that I turned to was Find Your Inner Leader. And what is interesting about that is I'm talking about finding your inner child, but now I'm shifting it a little to your inner leader. Okay. Why this is important to me, I'm going to read this to you and then we'll share a bit. We each have the potential to lead. To some, it comes naturally. To most, it's cloaked in self-doubt and fear. For some, it means leading on a big stage. For most, it means taking a lead in the small things, as a parent, as a friend, in a family, at work. The power is within you. And the quote at the bottom is a Carl Jung quote: who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakens. So that in conjunction with your inner child. So you're going within yourself, you're finding that playful part of you, but you're also going inside to find that part of you that's going to lead those around you, that's going to help them tune into their playful side. If you're a parent, maybe it's bringing your kids into the fold. If you're in a relationship, maybe it's bringing your partner into the fold. If you're not, it's bringing your friends or coworkers or family members. It's about tuning in to you. That's where all the answers are. So I hope you have an awesome day. I will see you here tomorrow. Remember, we all learn from one another. Please, please, please leave a message below and reach out if you need anything. I am here. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.